I made a fortune, they can't let that go none. I'm doing so much, that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just let the team like we ain't knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the?
It's week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
A short pickup to the 38. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
It's 3rd down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Miami.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A short pickup to the 38. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second down and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, they run the counter. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That is quickly out to Diggs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, right side by Wilson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on second, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hill brought in motion. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Sending a receiver right. They'll look to throw yet again. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air one more time. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Hill brought in motion. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Personal foul.
Big call here. It was 3rd down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Dolphins 41, Jets 3.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down. And it sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Again at 4 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Hill. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Hill. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Williams in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield is Conklin. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off with an AFC's matchup in Foxborough. Buffalo visiting New England. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Gabe Davis, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Kellen Mond throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The third quarter begins with a run. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun, here's a handoff. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ringo, back.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Next to score, Dolphins 35, Jets 3.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll manage only a couple. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They get 22 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. That one intercepted.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Schultz is the motion man. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. Short throw taken by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Dolphins. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Jets 3.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 3rd down and 9. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Complete to Mike Williams. First and goal.
Back to the air one more time.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Conklin goes in motion. They'll try to run with Hall. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Man in motion, heading left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, yeah. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Hill brought in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out
Holding
as well.
Offense.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Now it is first and goal. They give to Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
He'll try to run, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 7. And the Dolphins first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Miami. His big game continues His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Motion man sent right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in.
Holding.
And the question now, will the play stand? They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.